It's the Mavericks to start out. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Finney-Smith. Left side Brunson. 6 on the shot clock. On target from range.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Here's Conley from deep 3-point range. Bullock puts it in.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16. So he may be young, but he's well seasoned. And he's been at this for a long, long time. Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
There's the triple. Rebound, Utah. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Here's Mitchell. And that one hits the back iron.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Brunson passes to Doncic. Knocks down the triple. Doncic has got 8 points.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the 3-point shot.
Outside Mitchell. Will it go? He takes it in. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
And with great body control, too. Mitchell maneuvers himself nicely for contact finishes.
Brunson against Mitchell. Outside Brunson. Pass to Doncic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. He's got 10.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's O'Neal. Outside Conley. Back to O'Neal. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Conley finds Mitchell. Spins. Now here's Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Here's the lob, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
All right, cookies come on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Now here's Doncic. He's covered closely.
That is your Mavericks dance team. Make some noise, fans.
Outside Brunson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Doncic. This one for 3. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Outside Mitchell. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Bogdanovic with a screen on Doncic. They get it back.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Conley against Brunson. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Now Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Mitchell. A shot just got the throw. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. 51 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bullock from behind the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gone only 1 of 5 so far. The three from Mitchell drills it from deep.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 5.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Outside Finney-Smith. Just 5 on the clock. The three is up. And Luka Doncic good for 3. 16 points for him.
You know, throughout this quarter, guys, they've had no answer for him defensively. And he's been absolutely relentless.
A shot by Conley, no good. And here's Doncic outside. And so it's Dallas up 15 points as this quarter concludes.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks dance team.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position.
Like seeing Powell flex his muscle on the defensive end. Really good at timing his jump to block the shots.
Here's Mitchell. And too long on the shot. Dallas has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass to Powell. And here's Doncic outside. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries. Clark, a lot's been made of small ball in the NBA. But you look at the teams making deep playoff runs, and they've got size.
Well, I think you need both. I think you need a combination of size and skill, and you also need a nice blend of youth and experience. All of that makes for championship caliber teams. But the game of basketball is always going to be a game of skill, and size can enhance that skill.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. After the basket by Utah. Doncic into the lane. Pass to Finney-Smith. Kicks it to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And the Mavericks, another 3.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land. Giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
Boy, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovic can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Now here's Brunson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Doncic, puts up a 3. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. To the paint. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And, you know, stretching out for that one, Bogdanovic showing a little elevation for a guy who typically stays close to the ground.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
The Jazz have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Three-pointer, O'Neal gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Nice look there from Bogdanovic, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Doncic passes to Powell. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Defensive foul. Royce.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 5. From deep. The Mavericks pull it in. Bullock's got 4 rebounds now. Stolen by Conley. Mitchell against Powell. Pass to Gobert. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Bogdanovic, no good.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Brunson passes to Powell. Back to Brunson. Five to shoot. From deep, here's Doncic. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. Conley finds Mitchell. The crossover. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but he drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Dorian Finney-Smith.
Selected 13th overall in the 2017 draft, Donovan Mitchell made an immediate impact for Utah as a rookie, leading the Jazz to a first-round upset of OKC in the playoffs.
Now here's Brunson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
There's 21 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Doncic. Takes the 3. Nice shot there. Making him 8 for 13.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Here's Mitchell. Nice move. Driving inside. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
Dwight Powell out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Reggie Bullock. And it's Brunson in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Doncic. He's got 25.
Boy, Doncic, with his size and ball skills and vision, is a master, a maestro in the pick and roll. He can make just about any pass necessary out of the pick and roll set.
Mitchell with the ball. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Powell with a steal. On the break. He lobs it up to the rim, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Nice play there from Bogdanovich. Had the defense at a disadvantage, and he struck.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. So Utah going with an almost entire new group here. Hassan Whiteside, he's checked in for Gobert. House comes in for O'Neal. Clarkson's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Alexander Walker in for Conley. Now here's Green. From deep three-point range. And it's House with the rebound.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Knocked away. Bertans with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Jumps up. That's good from Hardaway on the assist by Bertans.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Well, Grant, if you had to describe exactly what a stretch 4 looks like, you might be describing Davis Bertans.
Yeah, that's the mold that Bertans has been carved out of. He can draw defenders away from the hoop with his outside shooting. And when he needs to mix it up in the paint and grab some rebounds, he's more than capable of that too.
Whoa, now, I don't think the defense expected that. Bogdanovich taking it to the rack.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Historically, a few franchises have gobbled up most of the NBA championships. A significant number of teams have never won a title, though. However, we're in an interesting time. A lot of those franchises are looking for their first title. They're among the top teams now. And guys, they're hoping to get on the board.
Oh, yes. Very interesting, Allie. Thanks for that. Clarkson. That one is off. And it's Dallas the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Crosses over. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Dinwiddie.
2 minutes remaining.
5 on the clock. Bertans for 3. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Hardaway against Clarkson. Whiteside, the pass to Bogdanovich. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
A 3, Hardaway. No good. Pass to Clarkson. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Tries the spin move. Whiteside with it. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Whiteside's got his first basket.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And he lobs it up top. Pass to Marjanovic. Oh, tries a 3. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. Clarkson outside. Going inside. Outside Bogdanovich. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Hardaway, no good. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Bogdanovich against Green. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. The Mavericks leading. And Dinwiddie, here we go. Looking to end the drought. Pass to Marjanovic.
Utah foul. Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Kicks it out to Hardaway. From deep.
The defensive focus. That's what Clarkson's coaches want from him. Can he do this consistently, though, is the question.
And so it's Dallas finishing the quarter with an 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Taking a look at the Jazz. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Daniel House. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. Now here's Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Clarkson for 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Brunson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
First team.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
A line change here for Utah.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in all of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Doncic outside. The three ball. Deflected. The three. Man, that one's good. Mitchell for three.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Doncic outside. From outside the arc. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
They get it back. Back to Conley. Takes a three. Gay outside. Gay, a screen on Brunson. The three from Mitchell. They get the rebound. Gay up top. Just 5 to shoot. Goes up again. The shot won't fall. And it's Dallas the other way. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Right side, Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Outside, Brunson. Back to Doncic. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 31.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Now here's Mitchell. The kick out to Gay. Second chance effort. Doncic pulls down the board.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Chalk up 2 there.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Luka Doncic.
So impressed with this performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Finney-Smith. Jacks up a three. Up again. It's good on the putback. Doncic has got 35.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And that one's good from Conley.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. From deep three-point range, misses. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. A clean win. And what?
And the backcourt matchup tonight, Brent, definitely high-powered. At the point guard position in particular, much more scoring expected than in decades past.
Yeah, you got to be a triple threat at every position. And at the point guard, it just commands so much more attention. They're the initiators of the offense. There's so many guys who are tremendous scorers that can create opportunities themselves with the ball and do it from deep range. They can play off a pick and roll and manipulate the defenses. So it has been a golden era for point guards, and it's a new way in which they play, being able to shoot that three ball, Kevin.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. They've got Reggie Bullock, Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward.
Suns ball.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Al Paul. Booker outside. The three. The offensive rebound. Here's Crowder. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
Doncic outside. Brunson against Booker. Brunson with it, and he drives in. Back to Doncic. Clock at 4. A three ball. Crowder pulls it in.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bridges attacking. Ayton a screen on Brunson. Ball finds Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. Sinks the triple.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
And here is Paul after Luka Doncic hitting the three. Paul surveying the floor. And Booker kicks to Crowder. And the three off target. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Launches a three. Brunson, no good. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. In the corner, Crowder with it. Nailed from three-point land. Crowder's got 5 points so far.
Important for this offense to have a perimeter threat that's being provided for them right now by Jay Crowder.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Phoenix leading by 5. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Booker the pass to Crowder.
2 minutes.
Doncic against Paul. Back to Crowder. Booker in the corner. Fires for three. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Out to Doncic. Dallas no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Doncic against Paul. Dallas no good that time either. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Inside, kicks it out to Booker. Back to Crowder. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an and-one chance.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
76% from the line a season ago.
Now here's Brunson. He is still scoreless so far in this one. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Doncic, no good.
he just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
A nice shot by Booker.
With very little pressure on their perimeter shooters, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Booker against Brunson. And here's Doncic from the arc. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2-for-6 start.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Phoenix needs to get off the shot.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so is Jay Crowder making things happen for Phoenix. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
On the floor for Dallas. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4 spot. Booker outside. Back to Paul. Driving to the basket. Powell with the steal.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Doncic finds Powell. Back to Doncic. Dallas moving it around. Brunson. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Booker in the corner. Back to Bridges. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And he goes right over Luka Doncic and slams it down.
Ayton up there just to drop it in and take some of that rim with them.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Powell. On the wing, Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And when he's knocking down the triple, pack it up. There's nothing you can take away from Luka.
The pass to Booker. Paul kicks to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got 6. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. Trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability, but willingness to shoot the 3-ball. Guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3-ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Brunson the pass to Doncic. Now here's Powell. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Another 3 for Dallas. And Brent with Mikal Bridges' defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
2 minutes.
Pass to Doncic. The Trae. Rebound by the Suns. Here's Bridges. He's got 8. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Ball against Doncic. Booker with no one around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Somebody's going to set him up, and Devin Booker's going to knock him down. Thrives in that catch and shoot.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic left side. That doesn't go either for Doncic. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Booker outside. Fires the three. Another three for Phoenix.
And they're not afraid to let it fly from deep. They're looking to extend their lead with the three ball here in the second quarter.
Dallas has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. And here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Doncic, no good.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Bridges outside. Right wing. Ayton kicks to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's Ayton missing. For Dallas, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Brunson finds Doncic. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 15.
And so often acting as the catalyst. Doncic there playing off the ball, ready to catch a fire.
And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight. Doesn't go for him. And so it's Phoenix holding a 22-point lead as the... And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Then there's Landry Shamet, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Pass to Johnson. The kick out to Holiday. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the pass to Dinwiddie. Hardaway against Saric. A shot by Berton. Nobody around. His 3-pointers off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Driving in. Count that bucket.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Green against Johnson. Outside Hardaway. Saric against Berton. From deep, Green for rebound by Holiday. And so it's Holiday with it. They'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. They have a 22-point lead. It's the most they've led by. Passes it to Saric. Holiday looking over the floor. Back to Saric. Here's Shamet. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Dallas has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Green in the corner. Marjanovic with it. Dallas again missing. Suns leading by 22. And Brent Saric, a guy who's been in and out of the starting lineups his entire career.
It's been nice to see, though, how he accepts the role, because what he has been doing has helped produce the wins. He could play some 4 alongside another big, but he's a 5 that has skill, can pass the ball and can shoot it a little bit, and he's embraced the role of coming off the bench to try to provide some sort of offensive and defensive impact. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Bertans can't get it to go.
And they had some boxed coverage that turned into no coverage.
Saric has the open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Saric has got his first 3 points of the game.
Saric is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. It's a nice look at 3-ball.
Outside, Green. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the third. The shot by Saric, no good.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Johnson. Back to Holiday. On the wing, Johnson, guarded by Green. Johnson dishes to Saric. Again, the miss by Saric. Mavericks trail by 20. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Marjanovic, no good. Suns have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Phoenix leading by 20. Out to Saric. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target. Now, Dinwiddie. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From deep three-point range. Connects from three-point range. And so it's Phoenix controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Dancers.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And Phoenix has possession. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. On the floor for Dallas, you've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with Jalen Brunson. Reggie Bullock is out there with Powell. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Brunson. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, when no one's on you, great shot there.
Pass to Johnson. Launches it. And the Suns get it back. And it's McGee with the jam.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
The pass to Shamet. Doncic with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Holiday against Doncic. Holiday, the pass to Saric. Saric with the screen for Johnson. Back to Sharge. Powell with the steal. Passes to Bullock. Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. The three ball. And the three ball is good. Doncic has got 24 points.
A pretty simple solution to ending this run. It would just be getting back and actually playing some defense.
Pass to Shamet. To the inside. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Finney-Smith passes to Doncic. Bullock with it. He's guarded by Johnson. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Sharge outside. Back to Johnson. Sharge with the screen for Johnson. 4 on the clock. Sharge inside. And again, unable to change momentum here. Thompson with it. Now guarded by Sharge. And he commits the intentional foul. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, Phoenix. 10-point lead. Doncic finds Brunson. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Bridges. And it's Paul penetrating. Powell with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. And here's Bullock from the arc. Good on the triple. Bullock's got it back down to within single digits for the Mavs. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity, and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. Brunson against Booker. Back to Doncic. Takes a three. Jay Crowder pulls it in. Suns leading by 9. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Suns.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
And with all these assists, it's obvious how well that he can see the entirety of the floor out there. If an easy bucket is to be had, he'll find it.
5 on the clock. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Paul with the ball. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy.
stuff, Allie. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Always on the attack. Mitchell loves to drive it to the hoop, put the pressure on the D.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Booker against Mitchell. 6 to shoot. From deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Booker, and he drives in, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Finished off the break.
Showing off the touch with the exquisite finger roll.
And the Jazz with possession. It's a 5-point game. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. And he lays it up and in. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Paul played it in with a nice touch off the window.
So crafty down low. Chris has every shot in the book.
Outside Mitchell. And there's the drive. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Ball passes to Booker. Ball against Conley. Lets the 3 fly. The shot misses. The Jazz go the other way with it. Outside Mitchell. With the crossover. Good work there as it goes.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
Outside Paul. Outside for Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker, pass to Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Mitchell up top. Booker defending. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Crowder grabs the miss.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The Suns leading. Pass to Ayton. And stolen by Gobert. Stolen by Booker. Left side Paul. On the wing, Crowder. Conley against Paul. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Knocks down the long J. Booker's got 8 points.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Outside Conley. Mitchell, a screen on Paul. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. He gets it in there.
Early in his career, Gobert wasn't all that physical, but on that play, he showed the physicality.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Fires for three. And Booker the bucket on the assist by Paul. He's got 11. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Suns on top. They
Your Jazz Dancers. All right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Another positive has been their play in the paint offensively.
The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at small forward. That's the group for Utah right now. Booker attacking. And Booker with the jam.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Pass to Conley. It's tipped. On the break. For three, Bridges. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Utah trailing here. Right side, Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovic. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. Just 5 on the clock. Offensive board. Pass to Gobert. Outside Conley. From the arc. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Tries yet again. And he lays it up and in. Bogdanovic has gotten his third basket of the night.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovic doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
It's Bridges on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Here's Paul. On the wing, Crowder. From outside, off the mark. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The three from Mitchell. Crowder grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Bridges passes to Ayton and stolen by Gobert. Three-pointer O'Neal. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Paul against Conley. Paul passes to Crowder. Paul drives in. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
The kick out to Conley. Paul with a steal. And now the Suns fast break for 3, Bridges. And Conley grabs the miss. Utah has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Booker against Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Beautiful pass by Conley coming off the pick. Sometimes on defense, it's pick your poison.
Outside Paul. Right side Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Three-pointer, Bridges. And Conley grabs the miss.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Ball passes to Bridges. Outside Booker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Second shot opportunity. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Suns, 24.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
He's been vital to spacing the floor for them. Makes everything else you want to do easier to accomplish.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Holiday passes to Johnson. And Smitty, you've been in broadcast journalism for a while now. Are there certain players you especially enjoy covering?
Yeah, I enjoy covering the entire league. You know, all types of basketball. But I will say, I enjoy most covering the young guys that I've been knowing for a long time.
Pass to McGee. Right side Johnson. And here's Saric. Here's Shamet. And a foul call on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Saric shot is off. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now here's Holiday. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Saric finds Holiday. Back to Saric. It's Shamet on the wing, and he commits the intentional foul.
Well, I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Pascal, he's checked in for Utah. Holiday against Clarkson. From deep, Johnson. Can't get it to drop. And Utah the other way now.
Landry Shamet. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Utah leading. Clarkson outside. Pass to House. The floater. Phoenix grabs the miss. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Saric, the pass to Johnson. The rebound by Whiteside.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Now Holiday. Pass to Johnson. McGee a screen. It's Johnson with a drive, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Shooting for Phoenix.
And so he hits both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
McGee, a screen on Pascal. Shamet. And The Suns miss again.
They just don't have it right now. 0 for 4. Must have been one poor speech at halftime.
Suns
Out of
ball.
bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. Here's Holiday. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Outside Johnson. Pass to McGee. It's Shamet on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. Stolen by Whiteside. Johnson against Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. 4-3. The Jazz with another miss.
Ugly start to this half. Hitting just 20% from the field. Gotta pick it up.
Holiday passes to McGee. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates. Quality block shot by the big fella.
Stolen by Whiteside. It's an even 3-on-3 break.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Out left to the wing. From deep, Johnson. Up top, Saric. Here's Shamet. Clock at 6. Back to Saric. The rebound by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
The thing about Whiteside, he has a quicker jump than you might expect.
Holiday against Clarkson. Holiday drives in. Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from 11. Phoenix no good that time either. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's House. Here's Hernan Gomez. Off target from outside. Ooh, it's stolen away. Left side, Pascal. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Jazz out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group for Utah right now. Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Driving to the basket. Outside Bogdanovic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And Utah calls time here.
It's his first personal foul. First team foul.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He said, guys, you don't have to chuck up the first 3 you see. Keep your heads up. Keep looking for the best option. Let's see how they respond. Back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Booker for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, rejected by Ayton. Conley against Booker. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
From deep, Conley. That shot off the mark. The Suns trailing. Down low. Here's Paul. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Outside Conley. Picked by Bogdanovic. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Blocking foul called on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Conley. Spins. To the paint. And Gobert with the stuff.
Gobert looking comfortable stepping into the spotlight right now.
DeAndre Ayton. That's his first.
Outside Booker from deep.
Second team foul.
Here he goes. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Also, you can see how they've gotten after it on D. The steal numbers are something they have to be proud of.
6 to shoot. It's Booker on the wing. Check by Mitchell. Ayton, no good.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
Outside Mitchell. From deep three-point range. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
That jumper of Mitchell is superb. Has a great feel for when to take these mid-range shots.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
1:42 left to play in the fourth. Outside Paul. On the take. Clock at 6. The Suns need to get off the shot. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. And so it's Utah with it. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. That shot is good by O'Neal.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Paul passes to Booker. Shot to end the cold streak. Phoenix no good that time either.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Mitchell against Booker. Pass to O'Neal. There's the 3. They shot that time, not on target. Now the Suns take it the other way. Ayton against Conley. Fires the 3. Crowder grabs the miss. And it's Phoenix's ball. They trail by 9. Booker for 3. Counted from distance.
A legit sniper from downtown. Booker rises up with such ease from beyond the arc.
It's Bridges on the wing. Oh, he buried the 3.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And so it's Utah. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Reggie Bullock. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Passes it to Doncic. Hits it from three-point range.
Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
Mitchell looking it over. Fires from deep. That shot is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Older.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. So it's Utah now. Here's O'Neal. Mitchell in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his second basket of the night.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Brunson with it. Here's Finney Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mitchell against Brunson. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now, here's Doncic over Conley. And it's Doncic missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
On the wing, Mitchell. From past the arc. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now here's Brunson. Stolen by O'Neal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. For 3, Mitchell. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Dallas ball.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Brunson finds Powell. Now Bullock. Powell, the pass to Finney Smith. Dallas moving it around. Here's Bullock, 6 on the shot clock. Out to Doncic. Off target from outside. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 1. Powell with the steal. Brunson with it. Now defended by Gobert. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Brunson with a clean look. Offensive rebound. And it's put back in by Powell.
Well, this is a big part of what Dwight Powell needs to do. Battle hard on the offensive glass, turn those second chance opportunities into points.
Now here's Conley. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to O'Neal. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Brunson. Doncic with a screen for Brunson. Doncic outside. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, Bullock. Gobert pulls it in. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Conley left side. He kicks it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Going inside. And here's Bullock from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. Now here's Conley. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Mavericks lead by 4. Live.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get back to your chance.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers and scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
On the floor for Dallas, they've got Reggie Bullock. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward. And it's Doncic missing. Jazz trail by 4. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. Finney Smith can't get it to go. Mitchell up top, guarded by Doncic. Mitchell against Doncic. That one misses. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Back to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Powell. Utah with the rebound. Right side, Conley. Lets it go with the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Now Brunson. Now the pass to Doncic. Dallas, no good that time either.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
From deep. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley. The Mavericks trailing. And here is Doncic. 6 points for him. There's the triple. Cranes the 3-pointer. Doncic has got 9. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
For 3, that doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out front.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Conley. It's good from long range. Conley's got his second basket of the night.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. The dish now to Bogdanovich. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Mitchell outside. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Mavericks on D. They lead by 4.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Bullock passes to Finney-Smith. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. The 3. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 4. Here he goes. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Doncic. Passes it to Brunson. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Bogdanovich, and he converts the layup.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Doncic looking it over. He gets it up. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Mavericks ahead. They lead by a bucket. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back. Half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Eric Paschal out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's House in at the 3 slot. That's the group right now for Utah. From deep 3-point range. And no good that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Bertans. And Eric Paschal picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Dinwiddie right side. And the wide open shot from Green. Another 3 for Dallas. And Doris is a point guard running the show. When you look at options on the floor around you, your teammates, at what other position would you most like another big-time player?
You know, Kevin, I'm not sure I'm going to define it necessarily by shooting guard, small forward, power forward, or center. I think what I would say is it's always great to play with guys who have the ability to think the game quickly and at a high level, because those who can think it and combine that with skill are the most dangerous guys on the floor.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. 6th Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. DA thanks. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's guarded closely. In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Jazz shooting at 36%. They really seem how to sink offensively. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
by Clarkson, no good.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Here's Pertinis. Second chance shot, and he lays it up and in. Berton's got the lead up to 10 now for the man.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Spins. Some dishes to Whiteside. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Dallas ball.
Here are the Mavericks now. They're on an 11-3 run. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Bertans kicks to Dinwiddie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Clock at 6. Back to Hardaway. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And that one's good. Green.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Jazz trail by 13. Alexander Walker passes to Pascal. Clarkson for 3. Tries the spin move. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Dinwiddie outside. The pass to Bertans. Unhindered, going all the way. Here's Alexander Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
After line for the Jazz, Nikhil.
And he makes both free throws. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter. Dinwiddie with it. Outside, Green lets the 3 fly. And Pascal pulls it down. Jazz have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. There's the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Alexander Walker passes to Clarkson. Out to the right wing. Spins. It's up a 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Clarkson's got 6.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in control with.
All right, Lucas coming onto the court. Come on, get round.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
Get up and make some noise.
Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Reggie Bullock. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Finney Smith into the power forward position. Here's Brunson. No good on the triple.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. The Mavericks pull it in. Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Here's the 3. Brunson, no good. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Brunson scanning the floor. Dishes it to Doncic. Five to shoot. From deep. From beyond the arc, and then some. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
What I love about Luka Doncic is how much fun he has playing the game. Shots like that, the flair just demonstrate it.
Mitchell wide open. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Brunson against Mitchell. Driving the lane, Finney-Smith passes to Powell. And here's Bullock. Pass to Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. Here's Bullock. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Powell dishes to Doncic. Over Conley. Rebound, Utah. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Gobert. Doncic with the steal. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Knocks down the 3 ball. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Dallas.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
It's rebounded by Brunson. Mavericks leading by 13. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Doncic against Conley. Now Doncic. Stolen by Conley.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. Some nice passing here by Dallas. From outside the arc. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. 1:30 left in the game. Conley up top. Guarded by Doncic. Tries the spin move. Pass to O'Neal. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
And there's the pass to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Utah has gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Stolen by Brunson. Powell finds Brunson. Conley against Doncic. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Out to Doncic. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Takes the 3. That shot off. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The shot that time not on target. So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like
see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Now here's Paul. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Here's Brunson. Doncic outside. The 3 is up. And the Mavericks, another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there. You know, for all his skill, and he's got plenty of it, one thing that people don't realize about Doncic is just how strong he is. And he's still uber young. With time, his frame will only get more imposing, and that's bad news for the rest of the league.
4 on the clock. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Outside Brunson. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Back to Doncic. Launches a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And at 6'7", 230 pounds, Luka Doncic has the physical tools to attack the paint.
And because he's got that body and those skills, he doesn't shy away from contact, B.A. If anything, he knows exactly how to use that size and strength to his advantage.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. Kicks it to Doncic. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first.
There's the tenacity of Chris Paul. Always on the surface with him, getting right up on him and not giving him an inch of space to get the shot off.
Now here's Powell. Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Doncic. Let's go with a 3. Another miss by Doncic.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Booker. Drives to the hoop.
Two minutes remaining in the first.
Shoots from 12. It's good. Booker's got 7 points.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. We've got 1:48 left now in the first quarter. Paul passes to Booker. No good with the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Paul against Doncic. Outside Booker. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. 10 points for him.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Powell, a screen on Booker. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
You know, when he has the ball outside like that, that's exactly the kind of D they need to play on.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 so far. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Back to Doncic. For three. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of the slump.
And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Brunson with the rebound. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
He's off on the first.
For Dallas, Dorian Finney-Smith.
That one misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Booker. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
There's nothing you can do if you're the defense. Booker is so solid at muscling shots in through contact.
Pass to Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. And that does it for the first quarter. Suns ahead. They lead by 7. And
ladies and gentlemen, your Mavericks dance team. All right.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Phoenix?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Jalen Brunson is out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Bullock in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. 3 seconds left. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 9.
Offensively, there's nothing Doncic can't do. I mean, consistency with the 3-ball being one of the few things left that he has to refine.
Now here's Booker. 12 points for him. Paul passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Knocks it down from distance. 6 points for him.
You know, Paul's really gotten better at the catch-and-shoot jump shot. It looks a lot easier for him now than it did earlier in his career. Smooth rhythm and smooth release, too.
Booker against Brunson. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Brunson. Ooh, Paul with the block.
Chris Paul, such an outstanding defensive player, and his teammates appreciate that he gets steals, but he also can occasionally get a block shot, too.
Now here's Booker. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Paul. He's got 6. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers, and I did a pretty good job.
Now here's Booker. 17 points in the game. Here's Brunson from the arc. Hits the three-pointer.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Ball against Doncic. For 3, Booker. And it's Booker again missing. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Powell. Brunson with it. Stolen by Ayton. Three-pointer, Bridges. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Here we go. Here's Powell. Inside. Right side, Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Doncic, no good. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning, and now the shot is coming along too.
Now here's Brunson. Doncic outside. To the inside. Here's Powell. Dallas needs to get off a shot, and he makes it. Doncic has got 8 points here in the quarter.
That's just a fantastic decision from Doncic, seeing a chance to go to work inside and taking it.
Ball against Doncic. Outside Booker. Fires from deep. The Mavericks pull it in. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Doncic passes to Brunson. Takes it inside. Pass to Powell. Crowder grabs the miss.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And here's Doncic. Here's Bullock. There's the triple. The shot, no good. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. So it's Phoenix. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And so in the game for the Suns, Dario Saric is out there with Cameron Johnson. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at point. And that one's good. Green.
But, you know, guys, you know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Pass to Saric. Here's Shamet, defended by Hardaway. Saric, a screen on Hardaway. The Suns need to get off a shot. Saric, shot is off. Dallas has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. And here is Green. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. The shot by Bertans, no good. The Suns leading. Saric with it. Green picks him up. Outside Johnson. Back to Saric. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Left side, Green. Dinwiddie outside. Kicks it out to Bertans. Pass to Hardaway. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Holiday passes to Johnson. And again, it's the Suns missing. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. Bertans up top. Dinwiddie outside. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Holiday against Dinwiddie. Pass to Johnson. From downtown. Drains the triple. Johnson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. Oh, deflected. Going inside. Back to Marjanovic. Great D that time from McGee.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Now here's Holiday. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. On the wing, Green. Beyond the arc. He can't get it to go. And Phoenix the other way now. They've led by as many as 11. Johnson passes to Holiday. Pass to Šarić. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
I think the offensive game of Šarić is really good and continues to evolve. Encouraging to see him be aggressive inside.
Here's Dinwiddie. Green, a screen. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Green for three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now here's Holiday. Outside Johnson. Holiday up top. He's covered by Dinwiddie. And there's McGee. That one's good. On the assist by Holiday.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Pass to Marjanovic. McGee with a steal. Šarić, high post. Bertans there. Šarić, a screen to the paint. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Like the smarts by Šarić there. Very good at working the pick and roll and getting the shot he wants.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Hauled in by McGee.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Doncic outside. Oh, they need this. The shot no good.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, up by 16. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Reggie Bullock is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
Here's Brunson. Paul with a steal. Booker with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Booker against Brunson. And Booker, here we go. And Booker with the jam.
And this is what they depend on Booker to do. Such a versatile, confident scorer.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Puts the move on. Back to Doncic. Paul with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Pass to Booker. Takes the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 5 assists tonight. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Phoenix?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
Finney-Smith's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a deep 3 from Paul. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic outside. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Doncic. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Doncic against Paul. Outside Booker. Here's the three. And the three-pointer goes. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Powell left side. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more.
Boy, when he's in rhythm, he's a threat to score from here. Gotta D-up Powell from the mid-range.
Booker against Brunson. To the right side. Outside Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. It's not going to go for him. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Paul finds Ayton. Over Powell. Off the left rim and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Bullock, covered by Crowder. Doncic on the wing. From behind the arc. The Suns clear it. Crowder's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Suns.
The coaching staff has to be happy with the way they've limited their turnovers here.
Yeah, BA, that's hashtag facts. Just tremendous patience and self-control.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Devin Booker.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
Ayton passes to Booker. From deep. Connects from downtown. Booker's got 31.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Powell's shot is off. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Now Crowder. This one for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
one. Terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Booker left side. Crowder, a screen on Mitchell. To the wing on the left. Back to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Crowder. Misses from short range.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Out to Conley. Over Paul. Conley dishes to Gobert. A beautiful reverse layup.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Driving inside.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Monty Williams gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Misses the three. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a three-point game. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Mitchell with it. And there's the drive. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Now here's Paul. Booker outside. Drops in the layup for 2. Booker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Utah Jazz.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Mitchell. There's 1:54 left to play in the first. The Suns trailing. Booker, right side. And the dunk by Booker.
Devin Booker at 6'5", cleared for takeoff.
Jazz have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. From deep three-point range, Conley's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And here's Booker from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Another miss by Utah.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
And here's Booker from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell looking it over. Rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And he gets it back. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Can they get it? Gobert trying to get open. No good at the rim.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Got a piece of it. Bridges with the steal. Shoots the three. Nailed from three-point land.
Mikel really showing a nice confidence in that shot right there as his shooting percentages are trending up.
Bobbed up there for Mitchell. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top. They're
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Just get yourself into the right spot. Crowder waits for that one to knock it down.
And here is Conley, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Phoenix will come the other way. Greg, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, and he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Paul. Following the miss by Michael Conley. 6 to shoot. Bridges, no one around him. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got the lead up to 10 now for the Suns. Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Shakes him. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Now here's Paul. Booker in the corner. A three-pointer, no good. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Mitchell wide open. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Kicks it out to Booker. There's the drive. Passes it to Ayton. Suns moving the ball around. For three, Bridges.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Jazz on D. Booker outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal
and
foul.
Every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now, here's Mitchell. 10 points for him. Bridges against O'Neal. From outside, off the mark.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. They must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
2 minutes.
Ball against Conley.
First half, 2 minutes.
Ball passes to Booker. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Conley against Paul. Conley's shot is off. Suns leading by 7. Bridges dishes to Crowder. With the drive, and Crowder slams it in.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Mitchell against Booker. Mitchell kicks to Gobert. O'Neal passes to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And just using that experience, Conley adept at drawing contact and getting to the line.
And Conley drops them both. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. They lead by 7. Bridges outside. Crowder, a screen on O'Neal. For 3, Bridges. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Mitchell. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now here's Paul. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shot's good.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovich. The feed to Gobert. O'Neal from long range. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Conley with a wide open look. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that one released in time, but no good. And that concludes the first half. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Jazz, 16.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson in charge are the 3 and the 4. Then there's Landry Shamet, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Holiday in at the point. Now, here's Clarkson. Stolen by Holiday. Saric outside. Pass to Shamet. Johnson outside. Back to Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. Jazz trail by 9. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Gay passes to Whiteside. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And Holiday kicks to Saric. Feeds it to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And Saric, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Gay outside from deep three-point range. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Suns leading by 11. Dishes it to Saric. The pass to Shamet. Back to Saric. And slam dunk by Saric.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Now Clarkson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Here's McGee. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. House kicks to Clarkson. It's tipped. It's stolen by Saric. Fast break. Here come the Suns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first
trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Phoenix.
That's good from McGee.
Taking 2.
Both free throws good from McGee. Jazz trail by 17. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And it's Aaron Holiday with the foul.
Aaron Holiday.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pascal. To end the run, he dishes it to Whiteside. Back to Pascal. Clock at 4. And the jam by Whiteside.
And a nice calmness there from Whiteside. Even with the low shot clock, he delivers a big one.
And more, you're seeing Pascal act as an initiator. Could be viewed as a point forward at times.
He has an interesting game, GA, where offensively he can get his shot off. He's springy off the floor, and he can cause some mismatches with a little bit of his quickness and that shooting ability. Just adding to that skill set and getting more comfortable with the NBA game.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
A solo fast break. And slam dunk by Pascal.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
1:14 left in the third quarter. Johnson outside. There's the drive. And that one's good. Shamet.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Clarkson looking for an opening. Kicks it to House. From downtown. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Holiday. There's Shamet. No good on the 3. Jazz trail by 15. Steps back. Clarkson dishes to House. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target from outside. McGee finds Shamet. And again, it's the Suns missing. It's House outside. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 15 going into the break.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Utah calls timeout.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And so in the game for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2-guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Paul. Got it from 16 feet. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Mitchell. Outside, Bogdanovich spins. A crossover, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
And Bogdanovich, a reliable ball handler, solid at creating for himself with his dribble.
Conley against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Mitchell. Bridges with the board. Suns leading by 15. Here's Booker, and he drives in. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And the wide open shot from Crowder. That one a little long.
Oh, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Connects from three-point range.
Yeah, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Ball passes to Ayton, and the shot is good. And the Suns lead by 14.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Mitchell outside. He kicks to Gobert. Conley against Paul. And that one is off. Now the Suns take it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Booker dishes the ball. And the three off target. Jazz trail by 14. Conley up top, defended by Paul. Conley the pass to Gobert. Fires the three. And Utah another three.
And what a smart player Conley is, able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
Booker outside from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Mitchell. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Bogdanovich, no luck. Suns leading by 11. The three buries the long-range jumper.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Suns.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Mikal Bridges.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Utah with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. And here's Conley outside. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep. No good on that one. For three, Mitchell misses. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Some good moments throughout this one.